Please hang up and try again.
What is up, subs? Reese back with another fishing video for Alexander Reese Fishing. Today's going to be a quick video. I'm taking the Intex M3 out again. This will be my second little voyage on the boat. I'm going to be going out to a local pond in the neighborhood. It's just a couple blocks away. It's 5 o'clock right now. You guys already know the date in the intro. I won't be doing a lot of filming. We won't be getting as many shots. We're going to kind of a pond. It's called a rectangle pond. I grew up fishing it. Really muddy water, but there should be some good bass in there. We're going to be hitting these fish with crankbaits. I'm only going to be bringing my hard bait box, so we're going to be throwing a couple crankbaits. We're just going to work around this pond. It's just kind of a muddy, flat bottom pond, but it should hold some good fish. It's 5 o'clock right now. We'll probably fish for an hour or two, depending on how quickly I can get the boat set up and get down there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm trying to get the lighting right. I'm standing in my room. Today's conditions are overcast, as you guys can tell. So yeah, overcast day. We've had rain all throughout the morning hours. Not sure what the fish are going to be doing. We should be able to get on a crankbait bite. So yeah, I will see you guys at the pond in just a second. Down at the pond, sun's kind of popping out a little bit. We should be able to get on some bass. We got a light breeze, which is perfect. Setting up the boat right now. Got all my gear. Brought the one box, the one cranking rod, pliers, scissors, and scale. I'll see you guys once I've got everything set up and we're on the water. Got the boat all set up. Everything's looking good. It's 5:40. Took me quite a while to set the boat up. Here we go. We're pushing on off. The water is actually decently clear. I haven't fished here in quite a while, but it's looking pretty good. Since I'm kind of going into the wind right now, I'm just going to work my way to the other end of this pond, and then I'm just going to float back. We might do that twice depending on how much time we have. Well, as I'm paddling my way down the shoreline, some neighbors just came out and they were in their backyard. They gave me the thumbs up, so I think it's all good. I think everything is a go today. I'm freaking stoked. The water clarity is so surprisingly good. It's got me excited. I was thinking we were going to be fishing some chocolate milk. We're going to have to be working red crankbaits. But I think I'll be okay with sticking with a 8 to 10 foot diving, sexy shad style crankbait. Standing up. Alright, so this is the crankbait we're throwing. I believe it's a Lucky Craft. Just kind of your basic sexy shad pattern. Chartreuse belly, baby blue back. I worked all the way down to the slack side of the pond. We're just going to start cranking, working our way down. The wind is definitely already pushing us. So that's kind of what I wanted, so I could kind of power fish this really easily. There we go. Ooh, I got bumped though. Oh, he's still on. That is the biggest bluegill I have ever seen. Oh my God, I thought I had a bass. Holy crap, look at that bluegill. He came up and smacked that crankbait. I knew I got bumped and I thought he missed it. Wow, okay, well, what a way to start the video off. He came off of like a little bitty drainage ditch. Well, there's the first fish of the day. I got the crankbait stuck in my shirt. Slab bluegill. Guys, so first fish is a like 9-inch bluegill. I'm gonna get him in the water before we get into this fountain. Ah! Oh no, no, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, well, we got a little soaked. I think all the camera gear's okay. My boat is absolutely soaked after that. That was definitely not smart on my part. Okay, boat is still soaked. We moved a little bit away
from that fountain. That bluegill came right off of this drain right in front of me. There we go. Hooked up again. Second cast. Oh, come here, baby. We're gonna burn him in. Little dinky bass. Literally second cast off of that culvert. Smoking them already. This bite is hot. That's why you bring pliers with you. Well, there's the first bass. Little 11-inch dink. Thanks, buddy. Make another cast to that culvert. No way. No way. No freaking way. Second cast. We got another really dinky bass. They want the crankbait. Fish number 3. Boom, on the freaking crank. We're busting them down. Let's get another cast right there. There we go. Oh, he came off. Well, they're stacked up on this culvert. Like stacked up. Oh, I just had one on. That was a decent one too. Well, I'm gonna readjust the Intex M3. And the reason why I think I'm hooking up with these bass is because since I'm in this boat, they can't really detect me. See, if I was walking up on the bank, they would feel my vibration of my footsteps, everything, so that would spook them off. But with this Intex M3, I'm able to kind of really stealthily sneak up on these fish. We backed off, worked that culvert just a little bit more. Nothing happened. We moved to the opposite side of the pond. We're just gonna let the wind take us down this bank. We'll be able to hook up with another fish. That's so funny, I got pushed into that fountain. I actually got pretty drenched. My whole boat is wet. Ooh, I just had a fish follow it up to the boat. And these ponds, these neighborhood ponds, they don't really get pressured that much like they used to. They're pretty ugly and they look pretty beat up, but I mean, they can hold some fish. There we go, there's another one. Well, that feels like a better one. Oh, come on, baby, stay pinned. Oh, that's a tank. That's a good one. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh, that is a nice fish. Okay, 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 okay. Come on, play it, play him. Oh, there he goes. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, oh, no, no, no. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, I forgot. Ow. Oh, this is insane. There we go, guys. Look at that toad. Oh, right there. That's how he was hooked. That is how he was hooked. On the crankbait. That's a nice 3-pound fish. Whew. He smoked it too. I just had a follow-up. Gosh, this bite is insane. That's 4 fish already in like 20 minutes. We'll get a little weight on her. She is 3.20. That's where it zeroes out at. That is a healthy, healthy bass. Here's the 3.20. Nice male on the crankbait. Oh, is he ready? There he goes. We are absolutely smoking these fish on the crankbait. I haven't gotten on a good crankbait bite like this in actually like ever. I'll catch a couple crankbait fish, but the reason why I also got the Intex, this little boat, is so I could take it out onto these ponds and fish them from tons of different angles. I need to get my net ready. That's what I should have done with that fish. This crankbait runs a little bit to the right, but I don't think the fish seem to care. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, it's another monster bluegill. Oh my gosh, that's another. I broke my PB bluegill twice in a day. There's another huge bluegill. That's, oh, geez. Stop, stop. All right, she calmed down. There we go, second bluegill. Freaking toads in the water. I'm so pumped. I haven't gotten on a good bite like this in a very, very long time, especially on the crankbait and on the Intex. We're getting the net ready. All right, we're gonna tune this crankbait up. We're gonna move around. I'm gonna get off this bank. We're gonna probably reposition. I'll be back with you guys in just a second. I really think the reason why I'm able to get on these fish in this pond, they've always been in here, but the water clarity is always like extremely bad. We got probably like maybe like 3.5 foot of visibility, which is unusual for this place. Oh, I don't know if he's still on. Oh, I just got smacked, but I wasn't able to connect. We are absolutely slaying fish. We already got 5 in the boat. All right, the wind is taking me all over the place. I'm kind of able to use the pullback of my crankbait to kind of move this boat around. We're gonna tune this crankbait up just a little bit. That should do the trick. There's a couple culverts ahead of me, or drainage ditches, that I'm gonna be working. They should hold some fish just like the last one. They have a little bit more wind, so bait fish will be pushed up on them probably a little bit better than the last one. Oh, he hit it. There he is. Oh, he got off again. I think it really is these massive bluegill. I'm seeing a lot of dead algae that's been floating up to the surface, so I think this pond might have just had a turnaround. And there is some hydrilla. Boom, that's always good. Yeah, I'm getting right in the thick of this stuff. Come on, crankbait. I feel like I keep seeing fish flash at it right when it kind of gets close to the boat. There he is. There's another one. Oh, stay pinned. Not a bad fish. Get up in here, girl. Fish number 6. Nice little greenback, munching the crankbait. This is an incredible bite. Like, I never smoke fish like this. I feel so privileged. Makes me feel good. I'm gonna work, or just paddle, I guess, across the pond, and we're gonna hit some culverts. There we go. There's another one. Stay pinned, stay pinned. If this is another monster bluegill, nah, just a little dinker. There we go, that's bass number 7. Or I guess fish number 7, I should say. We're catching multi-species today. It's always so funny. Every time I make a cast, like, look, my boat is spinning. There we go, we're hooked up. Come here. Oh, stay down, stay down. Definitely not a big fish, but number 8. These bass are long, they just aren't really full. Like that 3.5, he could have been 5 easily if he was like filled out. Bass number 8. Thank you. Alrighty guys, well, we are towards the end of the pond. I worked all the way down there. We just kind of paddled up and down, reworking spots. We've caught, let's see, 6 bass, 2 bluegill. We got here at 5:40. It's 6:36 right now. The bite has been incredible for today. I was not expecting this at all. I've had such a blast. I'm just gonna work all the way back down to the very end of this bank. The wind has died down substantially and the bite's kind of slowed down. It was every few casts I was getting ticked or fish were hitting it or bumping it, but it definitely seems like now that the wind's kind of calmed down, the water's getting a little bit more slick. I don't think things are really moving around as much below me as they were. There should be some fish on this last little culvert. There he is. There he is. That feels like a nice one. He's probably a pound and a half. Oh, ski him in here, baby. Come here, buddy. See what I mean, guys? These fish are so skinny. They're like pencils. Oh, he almost just stuck me. Fish number 9 for me. He could be like 2.5. Either way, thanks, Mr. Bass. There should be one more fish tucked up in this corner. Somewhere in there. There we go. There's another one. Fish number 10. Oh, don't come off, don't come off. It's not a big fish by any means, but he's trying to run. There we go, on the back treble. Another fish that is not filled out. These fish could be so much bigger. Thank you, Mr. Bass. Boom. I knew there was a fish tucked up in this last little corner where I launched at. Last cast.
Back on shore, you just saw that. I'm wrapping up the video. Today's bite was freaking stellar. It was amazing for pond fishing. I had such a blast. We got out here 5:40. We fished till 6:51. So we gave it about an hour, a little more, give or take. We were throwing the one crankbait you guys saw. We caught 10 fish, 2 massive bluegill. We got a 3.5 pound bass, or roughly 3.5 pounds, and then the rest were bass. Total of 10 fish. Smoked them, we slaughtered them, especially in an hour time frame. I had so much fun making this video. It's always fun to get on the Intex, take it out on a nice body of water. I really think I was able to catch these fish because the water for this pond is substantially clear. It looks like it just had a turnover. So these fish were probably really vulnerable. They're trying to feed up, they can see these bait fish, they can chase them down. That's what we did today. I hope you guys are all enjoying the content. I'll show you a couple more shots of the crankbait up close just so you guys can take a look and see. We're throwing it on the 7-foot medium heavy H2O Express Ethos Nanos rod, 12-pound fluorocarbon as always. But that is it for the video, you guys. I hope you all are enjoying all the content I've been just banging out for you guys. Last time you saw me, I was bed fishing, and now I'm crankbait fishing. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like with the video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And as always, get out there, enjoy nature, and catch some bass. I'll see you guys in the next one.